It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From Bankers Life Fieldhouse, tonight it's the Indiana Pacers taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. The Sixers control the tap. To Butler. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark. Into the front court comes Collison. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. To Collison. Beyond the arc for three. Hand in his face, no issues. Darren Collison drills it.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Simmons with it. They're down three. To Redick. Driving right to the basket. Jimmy Butler missed his first. That one goes. There's a toughness he learned under Tibbs at 2 stops, and no question, that rubs off on younger players.
There is something that Jimmy Butler does that no other player in the NBA does. He gets into your psyche. He gets into your head each and every possession. He enjoys the process of the fight. Every single blow. There is a pleasure in the pain.
Simmons to Redick. Gets it in the right corner. Simmons to Redick. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Simmons. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Collison into the front court. Leads 1. To Young. Collison. To Oladipo. Nice pass to get things going.
And when he gets going, he is automatic from that position on the floor.
And they'll take that any day of the week. Simmons to Redick. And one. Embiid, good through the contact. And going to the line for a chance at a 3-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Joel Embiid at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. The free throw's good. It's a 3-point play, and we're even at 5. Oladipo into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Young. Turner. Oladipo. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Pacers with the possession. From the painted area, won't go down. Another follow. Stays out. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Butler. To Embiid. Pacers have it.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
To Turner. Oh, Miles Turner. 2 for 3 now here in the first. Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Substitutions, Indiana.
Butler to McConnell. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
The assist, number 12.
To Oladipo.
Hey, watch the screen. Look. Nah, I don't need no screen.
1 minute remaining in the first quarter.
Trying to cash in. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
You know, when I sit down and I think about it, it really blows my mind at how far Depot has came over the past 3 seasons. That first stop in Orlando, I remember watching a kid who had crazy talent and at times showed glimpses of brilliance, but also was really inconsistent. But in OKC, though, something changed, and it had to be the influence of Russell Westbrook. When you're around a dude that plays with 110% every day of the week, that has to push you mentally to levels that you never experienced before. That was the first time in his NBA career that he played meaningful basketball. He played with a purpose. Now when I look at him, I see a refocus. I see the dedication to the game he loves.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Oh, he was wide open. And it's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out. Shot from 3/4 court is good. He buries it. Who does this guy think he is? Few would take it. He drills it. And that's how the first quarter comes to an end. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
That's out. Last touch by Domantas Sabonis. So possession stays with Philadelphia. Oh, the pass stolen by Indiana.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Oladipo. Victor Oladipo with the slam. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Sixers have the basketball. Butler. Swings it. Nice pass to set things up.
That boy's living his best life.
Oladipo into the front court. His team up by 1. Spinning shot. Won't fall. Butler to McConnell. And scores. Strong take.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Yes, Victor Oladipo. 3 for 6 now.
The NBA's most improved player was a guy that always invested in himself, both on and off the court, but he always put in the work to be better. Was a sponge for information, an insatiable appetite to be the best. But the difference is, he's believing in himself. Whether that's singing at the NBA award show or performing at the highest level on the court.
For 3, like the confidence. Tough shot there from McConnell. Joseph with it. Leads just a point. shot from the lane won't go.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Butler. Oh, and the Pacers come away with the steal. It's blocked by Chandler. That's out. Last touch by Wilson Chandler. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Young. No good. Shot stopped by Embiid.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Tyreke Evans, guarded by Jimmy Butler. Oladipo to Young. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Simmons to Butler. Simmons to Butler. Rebound cleared by the Pacers. Oladipo, tough matchup against Butler. Yes, Victor Oladipo.
Himself, both on and off the court, but he always put in the work to be better. Was a sponge for information, an insatiable appetite to be the best. But the difference is, he's believing in himself. Whether that's singing at the NBA award show or performing at the highest level on the court, it's safe to say that Victor Oladipo has officially arrived.
Simmons into the front court. Down 5. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Embiid. Oladipo grabs the board. Blocked by Embiid.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Sixers control it. Redick to Butler.
Screen.
Takes stock of the floor. And scores.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Oladipo. Knocks it down off the step back.
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. First half comes to an end. The Pacers have the lead.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Pacers put together a nice half and were rewarded with a solid lead. And these guys have every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively in that opening half. Great offensive display. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Indiana Pacers. The 76ers are down at halftime and in need of some momentum. They don't have a single player that can claim double figures in scoring. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Rebounds.
The Indiana Pacers are putting in the kind of effort that doesn't always show up in our top plays, but it can't be said enough how important it is to take control of the boards. That's exactly what this squad has done in this matchup.
Player of the half. Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Pacers control. Oladipo. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Simmons to Butler. Screen coming.
Screen, on your right.
Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Butler. And Young able to secure the rebound. Into the front court comes Collison. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Oladipo. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
Forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Simmons gets it in the left corner. Not that time. Collison into the front court. His team leads it by 10. Short jumper misses.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Oh, Ben Simmons. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
This guy has posted 12 triple-doubles in his first full rookie year. That's his second most by any rookie in NBA history while leading his team to the Eastern Conference Finals. But how about this? When's the last time we said the most effective player maybe in the league has a glaring weakness? He was 0 of 11 from the three-point line for the entire year, did not make one three-point shot. And how about free throws? He shot 56% from the free throw line. You know who shot better? Dwight Howard and DeAndre Jordan. But with all that being said, this young man still finds himself in a position to be one of the most dominant players in NBA history.
Bojan Bogdanovic at the line for 2 shots. A career 86% from the line. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Philadelphia with the basketball. Doesn't get the bounce. Into the front court comes Collison. Lead stands at 10. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
The NBA's most improved player was a guy that always invested in himself, both on and off the court, but he always put in the work to be better. Was a sponge for information, an insatiable appetite to be the best. But the difference is, he's believing in himself. Whether that's singing at the NBA award show or performing at the highest level on the court, it's safe to say that Victor Oladipo has officially arrived.
Add 2 points to the board.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Sixers call for time as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Knocked loose. Pacers come up with it. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Redick to McConnell. Here comes the screen. Shot clock winding down. Has a look. J.J. Redick. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
And scores on the step back.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Sixers have the basketball. To Embiid. Oladipo into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Evans. Down to 5 on the 24. Has a chance.
I got him. Shooter.
Oladipo, not that time.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's the player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
Ben Simmons. Consistent effort. He's at 50%. Deep three at the buzzer. The quarter comes to an end. The Pacers are feeling good. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Here's Simmons with it up top. His guys down big. To Redick. On the pass, stolen by Indiana.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Short jumper won't go down. Redick with it. Down a bundle. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Another follows. Still no good. Evans to Oladipo. Wide open look won't go. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
T.J. McConnell trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Free throw good for the three-point play. It's back to a 14-point game. To Evans. Oladipo.
Right.
Now a steal by Philly. J.J. Redick. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
I hear so many players talk about, oh, my skill set is this or my skill set is that. We don't talk about it as much as we need to.
Oladipo. Nice pass to set things up. Short jumper stays out.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
The drive right to the basket. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. chance, but it's no good. Another follow, no good. Embiid says not this time.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Simmons to Embiid. Good look that time, but off the mark. Joseph with it. Lead is 12 to Oladipo. That is great vision to set it up. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Redick with it. He'll run the offense. To McConnell. No good, but 2 shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
And hits the first free. Two for 2 on that trip. It's Indiana basketball. To Evans. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
And for all the people out there that thought Tyreke Evans' career was on the decline, he proved you wrong. He only went out there and averaged better than 19 points per game, the most since his rookie season.
McConnell to Embiid. Short jumper off the mark.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Try from the baseline, but it won't go down. McConnell. Nothing going here on that drive. Knocked loose. Pacers have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Oladipo to Young. Darren Collison. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Sixers control it. Simmons to McConnell. McConnell. To Simmons. Over to the right side. Joel Embiid. And the rebound taken by Evans.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, that's a scary thing to watch.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia. They're down big in this 4th quarter and a chance here to empty their bench. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
For the Indiana Pacers, number 44, Bogdanovic.
Butler to Redick. Simmons to Redick. Goes to the left side. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. This one to the Pacers as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen, saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pacers put on a show in a blowout. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Indiana Pacers. The 76ers seemed to lose their edge as the game got out of hand.
And this game been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Steals. Player of the game.
Oladipo
Read the defense perfectly, and his teammates reaped the benefits with easy baskets.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.